welcome back to another race video at the Raceforest Grand Prix. This track is one of the longest tracks in this calendar. So let's take a look at the review. Course. So immediately we have a 135-degree turn at the very start before heading into a left-hander, which leads to two hard right-handers before another left-hander before exiting with another 135-degree right-hander. That's a lot of words. Then we have a very chicane-like sector before heading around a long hairpin, and then another U-turn, then a quick zigzag before entering the final sector. This track is crazy. There's lots of 135-degree turns. There's even a 225-degree turn here, which is incredible. But after entering the third turn, we enter the banked sector, which literally has two turns for their banking. But anyways, they enter this sector, which leads them down a straightaway and cross the finish line. So yeah, very short third sector, but the first two sectors are incredibly long. So let's take a look at our competitors. First, we've got Red Eye and Speedy in the front row, followed by Bolt, Pulsar, Snowstorm, and Yellop. Then we got Azor and Minty Fresh, followed by Orangin and Honey, and then Rima for P11, barely getting out in the top 10, followed by Waspy and Ocean. Billy's there as well, followed by Razzie and Limelight. Then we got the marbles with Skip for the home team, Tumult, Momo, and Smoggy. There it is. There are the 20 competitors racing at this track, and in 5, 4, this is gonna be a 10-lap race since it's super long. And we are rolling. Red Eye takes P1 immediately and is trying to hold off Speedy and Bolt, but cannot. Azor makes their way up to the top before Orangin and Red Eye gets back up to the top position. Is that Honey? Honey gets up there, and Skip from the home team trying to fight back after an incredible win at the Arctic Circuit. Skip is up to second now. What a move from Skip, and they're already almost to P1. Honey able to defend as we're entering the long sector, and Skip takes P1. Orangin's there up to third, trying to hound Honey, and there goes Orangin up to P2. Orangin's also going to challenge Skip round to the final turn as we're entering lap number 2. Skip's leads enter the second lap. Are we going to see a double Jungle Jumpers win? That would be insane. Rima for the pole sitter back in Raceforest, but then immediately lost and then dropped all the way down to 14th, is all the way up to third place, trying to fight back. Orangin gains a lot of speed through the zigzags and is trying to shoot back up towards the leaders. Here comes Rima around the inside, takes second place. Bolt gets up to third, and now the lead is dropped. Rima to the inside, takes P1. Bolt also takes P2 as marbles are challenging Skip, and there goes Momo as we're entering lap number 3. Bolt takes P1. Skip does get back up ahead Rima as we're entering the lap number 3. Red Eye able to lead a pack there before Ocean gets by. Rima gets by up to P3, now is challenging Bolt for P2. Skip, though, cuts off all of them and gets up to second. Bolt gets by as we're entering the straightaway. Skip hanging on. Here comes Honey as we're entering lap number 4. This track is incredibly long, as I just said. Here comes Rima. Rima gets up to third. Bolt drops to 5th and might lose even more spots. Skip almost takes P1 right away. Skip almost took P1 as we're entering lap number 4. Jungle Jumpers fans are going crazy right now, but then are losing track to Rima, who gets by, exiting the belts. Skip gets by again and is now challenging Momo, and Momo loses the lead from P19 to P2 and P17 to P1. Momo and Skip, the two marbles that struggled a lot during this race. Honey's there as well. They didn't do that well, and is already up to the top, one of the top spots. It's challenging Skip as well. Honey, as we're entering lap number 5, Rima gets up to third. Rima gets up to second, but Honey gets it back before Rima gets it back on the final straightaway. Entering lap number 5, the Jungle Jumpers has a 1 conveyor belt lead. Rima able to keep second place, but not for long. Honey takes over. Rima gets it back on the first of the dual right turns and is able to keep it through the second. Jungle Jumpers, what will Honey do? Goes around the outside in just a clean line. Jungle Jumpers holds to the lead. Team Primary there as well. In dead last is the Hazers. And then the Savage Speeders and Crazy Cat's Eyes. Two marbles who got the top two and qualified 1 and 2 are all the way back as we're entering lap number 6. Honey there as well. Rima's there. Trying to get up to Skip. Will the Jungle Jumpers get 2 in a row? On 2 tracks they didn't even qualify for, which is the funny thing. Honey gets up to 2nd place. Rima trying to get back up there. Skip in P1. Honey trying to keep it up as we're entering lap number 7. Skip able to enter the 3rd sector cleanly as we're entering the 7th lap. Honey there trying to keep up, but is unable to. Rima there as well. Orangin is in 5th place trying to get up to Lemon Lime as we're entering lap number 7. Skip's lead is out, trying to keep it up. Yeah, it's Lime actually, that's surprisingly. Here comes Minty Fresh there as well. The top 2 have really grown their lead over everyone. Lime's there, Minty Fresh is there. Momo dropped a couple of spots as Tumult's there as well. Skip trying to hold off the lead as we're entering the 8th lap. Entering lap number 8, 3 laps to go. What will Skip do? Honey there as well. That lead is just continuing to build for the Jungle Jumpers. In the top 2 are building over 3rd place Limers. Trying to keep it up for the Bumblebees. Slow through the chicane portion. Here comes Primary. Shoots up to 3rd. And is now trying to get up to the Bumblebees. Skip's lead has dropped significantly since the last time we talked about the lead. What will the Bumblebees do as we're entering the final 2 laps? Entering lap 9. Lap 9 is entering the 9th lap. Bumblebees trying to hold off. Limers there. Here comes Minty Maniacs. Jungle Jumpers' lead has grown again. Primary able to keep 3rd place and is trying to keep it up. Primary is one of the only teams that is able to chase down the top 2. Jungle Jumpers' lead once again shrunk a little bit as we're rounding the 225-degree turn. Here comes the Rangers there as well. Primary loses control. That lets the Limers get right on tail and passes them. Here comes the Rangers also there. But Jungle Jumpers is leading, entering the final lap. Surprisingly. Final lap for the Jungle Jumpers. Bumblebees in Primary. They're nearly side by side. Limers and Minty Maniacs. What will Skip do? Honey there as well. Rima trying to get up to 3rd. Is trying to get up to 2nd, I should say. Is in 3rd, trying to get up to 2nd. Skip, hanging on. Primary has a massive load of speed entering the 2nd sector. We're only halfway through this lap, but this is the final one. Bumblebees loses control. That lets Primary take the lead over the Bumblebees, and Primary will lead it. Jungle Jumpers wins twice in a row at the Raceforest, followed by Rima and Honey. Lime takes 4th, followed by Tumult, Orangin, and Minty Fresh. Then the Waspy and then Azor, followed by Ocean and then multiple marbles behind them. As we're waiting for the final few marbles to finish, Smoggy from the Hazers, absolutely upset with themselves. But anyways, 2 wins in a row for the Jungle Jumpers, and 2 wins in a row for the specifically Skip from the Jungle Jumpers. Absolutely incredible race at the Raceforest and Arctic Circuit. Unfortunately, they do not have a chance. They might have a chance actually at Misty Mountain, but their chances are dim. Misty Mountain's their final chance to get a 3rd victory. But anyways, Jungle Jumpers has claimed themselves as actual title competitors, which is very surprising. But that'll be it for the video. We'll see you at Misty Mountain.